this is Matthew, and I'm with Meredith again. We're going to talk about the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation that was released on November 30th, 1989, 2 days after my birthday.
Really?
Yep. I didn't know about it the year after. I think I saw the ads for the VHS of it. We follow the Griswold family and their chaos that seems to follow them everything they try to do.
Yes.
We had National Lampoon's Vacation in '83. They try to go to Wally World, and that goes wrong. Then they went a free trip to Europe in National Lampoon's European Vacation in '85, and now we go to Christmas in '89.
Mm-hmm.
With this movie, and there are several movies after this.
Mm-hmm. There's one called Vegas Vacation, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. The ones after are like different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Trevor Chase is in the other ones after.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a thing between Vegas or not, but I know this one's in Vegas for sure. I don't know if there's anything in between.
I don't know, Chevy Chase, he did an amazing job.
We follow them as they are. This is harder to do as it's not described, so I had to go look up what happened.
True.
So I found
that's okay. That's okay.
I found a good place that gave me a good rundown. They are Clark Griswold, Ellen Griswold, and Russell, and I'm spacing his daughter.
I can't remember the daughter's name either.
I forget what it is. Hang on, maybe I can see real quick what her name is.
He doesn't mention the daughter for some reason.
No, she's in here. Oh, where is he? Where'd she go?
Audrey, that's right.
Yeah, they mentioned her a little bit, not much. More, it's always Russell more than Audrey. I'm spacing on her name. They are in the car, apparently going to get a tree.
They're getting a tree in the first part of the movie.
Yeah, they're singing and stuff, and the kids are bored.
Mm-hmm.
Griswold, where do you think you're going to put a tree that big?
Especially Russ.
Passing Christmas. Yeah, they're both kind of bored, but they have a mishap with a truck, and then they get to the tree lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Clark Griswold forgets his chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just cuts them going to the tree. I guess they had to go back and get it, but I don't know. We just cut to them at the house. He's trying to put the tree up. I don't know why they don't show any of that. They don't.
No, they don't.
Very strange. None of that is in there. Trying to get that up, and has some issues with that. And
mm-hmm.
he gets very sappy and sticks to stuff at one point. That kind of goes on, and I didn't realize after this, then it kind of becomes an advent calendar kind of deal, where it's just given dates at different times in the movie.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize. Had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes on at different points. Basically, all the parents and various uncles and aunts show up to
mm-hmm.
their house for Christmas. Lots of different things occur. But just really them trying to have a good Christmas and stuff.
It doesn't go very well.
Yeah, a lot of things backfire. Various things explode, and power outages, and lights that don't work, and trying to get them to work, and we have a mishap with the kitty getting shocked.
Yes, that part made me laugh.
The dog's running around.
Dog's running around, and the plates break.
Plates breaking, eating bones randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff going on.
Remember the part when he puts the lights up?
Yes. Yeah, and he finally gets those finally work after a while.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big issue with that for several scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get the initial lights to work.
Remember the part when the aunt, she's trying to say grace?
She's got Alzheimer's or something. And
Yeah, Alzheimer's, I think.
Oh, Grace has been dead for 40 years, you know, all this stuff. She has no idea what's going on.
The blessing.
She's very confused in most of the movie. You know, singing the Star Spangled Banner and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Various things like that going on. It's not really one big plot. It's just kind of just stuff going on randomly. There's just little incidents that go on. And they're trying to get things. There's also a...
Remember the part when he's on the sled?
Oh yeah, he's developing some kind of like, what's a lubricant or what it is, but...
This is a new non-caloric silicone-based kitchen lubricant my company's been working on. It creates a surface 500 times more slippery than any cooking oil.
He decides to apply it to his sled, and he kind of goes a little too fast and causes, I believe, some static electricity, just zooming down the hill as they're trying to...
Like he's zooming down the hill and he crashes into the Walmart.
Yes. Which they tried to go to in the first movie. Now they crash into it, so that's that's funny. Nice symbolism there from his previous films in this series. There's lots of things that go on.
And we will say Chevy Chase is nothing but funny.
I do love the squirrel that eventually is in the tree. They don't know it's there for days, and they hear a squeaking sound, and oh, there it is. He comes out,
and then he ruins the
yep.
whole thing.
Yeah, wrecks the house, and then the dog tries to chase him. And yeah, lots of stuff gets wrecked or falls over in this movie. Of course, Clark, I think, likes a lot. He's a little too obsessed with Christmas. He's got a lot of, I think, too much stuff in the house that really should not be there. With all the people they have in that house, there shouldn't be all that stuff that could fall over or break. Or
But I mean, the first time I watched this movie, I watched it with Dad.
Yeah, it was a staple in band class.
And my dad loves that movie. He just laughs out loud every time.
Yeah, it was always one that they put on when there was a sub, or we just have it on like in between beginning of class.
Really?
It was definitely a band staple. I think it was the TV version, but there's
like
also
a recording. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it was a VHS. It was not a very good copy either.
Okay.
Apparently. You know, there's also a thing where he thinks he's going to get a Christmas bonus, and
yes,
he wants to build a swimming pool. Come to find out, once the delivery comes for it, because the guy slipped between the seats, he didn't realize that the mail was not there. He finds it, brings it to them, and all the suspense. Basically, it's not a bonus. It is a year subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. So it's the Christmas money he gets jellies.
Yes.
Are good, but not what he expects to
That's
get
right.
in the mail from his boss. And he gets mad about that and says a lot of things. And
What a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless.
which I think was the uncle that brings the boss over. And
I think so too.
some stuff happens there, and then the cops, the Chicago PD shows up out of nowhere, and that causes some more chaos. And so there's just all kinds of stuff that seems to happen.
But we will say the movie is just all around funny.
Yeah, it's great.
And if you like Christmas movies, like us,
yeah, go see it if you haven't.
definitely see it. See it again if you haven't seen it.
There's apparently a second one. I've never seen it. I don't
Really?
even know where you can find it, but apparently there's a second version.
Wow.
There's a 2. I know nothing about 2. Even if it's any good or not, I don't know, because it must not be very good because I've never heard about it. I just saw it somewhere. I'm like, there's a second one.
Like, are you kidding me?
And my thinking is, why? But there's apparently a sequel to this movie. I don't know anything more than that. I've never seen it. Don't know who's in it. Nothing about it. Don't know the plot.
I knew the movie Cheaper by the Dozen had a sequel.
Yeah.
Which that one's great. Both of those movies are great, really.
Yeah, this is definitely a funny one. I'd give it a 9 at least.
Yeah, I would give it like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Christmas Vacation, give it a 9 out of 10.
For me, it's hard to give a plot because it's just so much.
It's true.
Random stuff that And I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Neither do I.
The best stuff is, I hate to spoil if anybody hasn't seen it. It's nice Christmas music in it.
Mm-hmm.
Melika Kamaka, Bing Crosby, there's Ray Charles doing a song. There's various other tunes, all those scattered through.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, Gene Autry. Yeah, there's music always playing in the house too.
That's true.
I'm assuming it's a tape player. I don't know, but I assume.
The Hallelujah Chorus.
Yeah, and some other things. Let's see if there's any good cast besides Chevy Chase, obviously. David D'Angelo was Ellen.
Who?
Beverly, I think D'Angelo or something like
D'Angelo?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Juliette Lewis is Audrey.
Mm-hmm. Her name is not
Johnny
ringing a
Galecki
bell.
is Russell. It says he's 14 here, but he's not hit puberty.
Who played Russell?
Someone named Johnny Galecki.
Okay. Okay.
He's Leonard on Big Bang Theory.
Oh, really?
Oh, look. Oh, it is. He sounds nothing like Leonard. Wow.
Really?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. That is him. It's a 14-year-old Leonard Hofstadter from The Big Bang Theory, which I love that show to death.
I don't watch it.
Oh, I love that show. It's my favorite. John Randolph is Clark Sr., the father.
The grandpa, I'm guessing.
Diane Ladd is Nora. I think that maybe his wife?
I thought she was like the sister or something.
Oh, yeah. E.G. Marshall is Art, who I do know from other things. He was an older actor.
Who?
E.G. Marshall.
Okay.
In fact, he did the intros to CBS Radio Mystery Theater, a radio program from the mid-70s to the early 80s. He was the presenter that presented all the stories in that. I assume it's the same
Oh,
guy.
wow.
I assume it is. I don't recognize his voice here, but I think that's who that is. Doris Roberts is Frances.
Wasn't she on Everybody Loves Raymond?
I think so. Yeah, Randy Quaid is Eddie, the redneck cousin with the dog named Snots.
Oh, gosh.
I believe it's. I think that's the name. I'm not sure. But there's so many random people that say I have trouble keeping track of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else it's interesting?
Who played the aunt? Stephanie?
Oh, Ruby Sue is Ellen Hamilton Latson.
Okay.
Which one?
The aunt who did the Grace?
Oh. Yeah, William Hickey's Uncle Lewis. What was her name again?
I thought it was Stephanie.
Oh, there's Aunt Bethany.
Bethany, sorry.
Played by Mae Questel. She was 81 at this point. I think that's who that is.
Yeah, Bethany, sorry about that.
Bethany, yeah. Anybody else that I know? Oh, Julie Louise Dreyfus is in this. Margaret
Really?
Chester. A very young Julie. She's very young, and she's 20 here.
She played who? I didn't catch.
Margot Chester.
Oh, wow.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
There's a Nicolette Scorsese. Is that as Mary? I don't think it had any relation to
Martin
the director,
Scorsese?
I don't think. I don't know that, but it's
Me either.
It looks like the similar name to him. Oh, delivery guy was Keith McKechnie, who delivered the check to the Griswolds.
Oh, my goodness.
That's who he was. Frank Shirley is Brian Doyle Murray, who is his boss, Frank Shirley.
Oh, wow.
Who I don't recognize. Oh, Helen, his wife, is also in this, in here. Nobody else really that all the cops are in here, but none of them I recognize.
Now, Doris Roberts, she played who?
Who?
Doris Roberts, she played who?
Oh, I have to, where was she? Where was Doris Roberts? There's a Jimmy Roberts as well. I don't see that. Oh, Francis.
Francis, okay.
Any interesting crew real quick?
I didn't really watch Everybody Loves Raymond.
John
that
Hughes, of
much.
course, wrote the screenplay.
Who did?
John Hughes.
Okay.
Yeah. He did, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles we just watched,
Yes.
among many others. In this era, there was a ton of movies he did.
Mm-hmm.
else I recognize in here. Angelo Badalamenti did the music. I don't recognize his name at all.
Mm-mm.
Nobody else I recognize for the that's the people who animates the little Christmas Santa thing in the beginning of the movie. It shows who they.
That was really cute, I thought.
Yeah, that same song is in both opening and closing credits.
The opening and closing credits.
I think it's just called Christmas Vacation, but I don't know who did it. I can't find the soundtrack quickly enough to find out what her name was.
I didn't catch the songs on the end credits. They were going
darn
too
it.
fast.
Yeah, I wish you had, because I could have tried to have found it, but yeah, I don't recognize anybody else here, but it's still a very funny movie. But yeah, I don't recognize any of the
But
other.
we definitely give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a classic.
My dad would probably give it a 10 out of 10, but we
It's
give it
pretty
a 9 out of 10.
I think Elf rate's higher in my book. I think the Elf is much higher rated. And
Definitely.
yeah, it's funny because I was telling somebody I was watching this, and they were going to watch Elf. I'm like, well, I just watched Elf last week. So we're talking about that for a second. She's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, watching Christmas Vacation. I'm like, oh, that's not, my favorite's Elf. That's not my favorite movie of mine. I'm like, oh, I just watched that last week. Yeah, so that was a funny coincidence.
I mean, I watched it for the first time at Dad's house, but Elf, that is.
Yeah.
But everybody just
that
laughed out
review
loud.
If you
It
haven't
was
watched it, whenever this goes up,
Huh?
look for that review, everybody, when it goes up.
Definitely.
And this one, I don't know how
Just
how-
look
how
us up
long.
on YouTube.
I don't know how we'll spread those out, so. No.
But definitely look us up on YouTube for sure.
Yeah, well, hopefully you are. If you came, yeah, I think it goes to Facebook too. Maybe, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, definitely give it a look if you haven't, or watch it again if you
Watch it again if you haven't seen it.
haven't seen it for a while. Or some people may make an annual one to watch. So,
Especially around Christmas.
yeah, I always want to watch movies for Christmas, then I get busy and I don't get to watch anything.
I'm like that too.
It's sad. I'm like, I was gonna watch that. Oh crap! It's New Year's Day. So, that's not gonna happen this year. But yeah, definitely give it a go, and I think that will
That'll do it for
do it
us.
for now. I'm afraid. It's one of those movies that's hard to describe
It's hard to,
without spoiling every single thing. And
right. It's hard to miss it.
yeah, but definitely see it if you haven't.
Definitely.
Later, dudes.
Blind Community Thrift Store logo appears. Subscribe now.